Okay, hello, and let's just get started right away. Once again, I'm tired, so I'll probably be chatty, but I might not be coherent. I've also decided to mess around with the audio settings once again, so we're all just gonna have to deal with that. Someday I will be happy. Anyways, to bloom or not to bloom, maybe I'll work on that one. That one I can go do real quick. That one I don't know if I'm done with the Pokedex entry, so that one's hard. I looked up how to do this one. We'll get to it. Obsidian Fieldlands. Oh, yeah. Bergamite, I have to finish. Alright, I guess I'll go do this one. Since I'm here. Right, I want to fly there. I was having just right then, I was having a moment where I couldn't remember how flying worked. So I think that might really just go to show how tired I am. Ride a Pokemon and smash through balloons. Ride, and burst them all. If you manage to burst, say, 30 balloons, well, that'd be an impressive start. How about it, kid? Want to play? There are a total of 50 balloons on the course. Let's see how many of them you can burst in 2 minutes. Now get out there and get bursting. Oy. Oh. Huh? What? Oh, God. No, just get me back on the bird? Okay. This is not what I was expecting for a course. I love that you still have hazards, though. Okay, there's no way I'm going to be able to finish this course. No, I just want to... Yeah, I do want to finish my run. Chaos, I wish. But... yeah, let's try this again. Because, I was expecting just a bird race, not a bird and animal race. Ah! Yeah, that's gonna cost me time, as is that flub right there. But... Oy. Oh, yes, I got that one, though. How many do I have to hit? 30? Oh, geez. Yeah, I lost height there, so... And I'm missing all of these ones. Shit. Like, completely missing. How do I steer bird? And of course I lost too much height. Oh, come on. Ugh. Ugh, I still need to get 6 more. Ugh, I still have to hit 30. I don't like races like this where I actually have to control well. Like, I never completed the entire Breath of the Wild game because there is just one part. There's just one part of the game where you have to be on the horse and shooting arrows, and it's like, no, I'm not about that life. Like, any parts really where I can get... Shoot. Parts where I can get an easy balloon, I should try to get an easy balloon. Parts where I just missed the balloon altogether, well, the balloon is gone. It's dead to me. Now, this is an area where you would think you should use the burst, but... Okay, why is this one so far away? But yeah, ugh. I'm not a fan of these mini games. Yeah, see, like, that one there. Ugh. Ugh. You lose what? I lost 3 things of time because I fell from too high up. Ugh. Wait, seriously? God, I hate this mini game. Not just because there are still Pokemon on the route that will attack you on sight, but okay, just some of that too, where the bird is not next to the one where you need it. So I missed that one right there. And I don't know if I got enough height. Oh, come on, come on, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. Oh, thank fuck. I'm done with this. I'm done with this. I'm done with this. I can be free of it. Oh, thank fuck, I'm done. That's it. That's it? Oh, good. Nope, nope, nope. Never doing that one again. Ugh, not doing that one again. Now, is there anything left for me to do in... Okay, finish the Bergmite entry. Do I have anything to turn in for it, though? Where is it in here? I mean, yes, okay, I should probably sort this somehow, but... Nah. Okay. I have enough data that I can turn this in. And exactly 10 Pokemon. Oh yeah, I caught an Oshawott yesterday. I caught an Oshawott and a Blissey yesterday. But I still didn't finish the damn Machoke entry. Continue my excursion, because I've got to finish the Machoke entry somehow. Oh, I know how to finish the Machoke entry. Bring a psychic Pokemon, for the love of God. Also switch out my Swinub. Unfortunately, Dialga is not psychic. Oh. I forgot. Oopsie. Also, I don't even know... Who do I have that has psychic moves? Also, Sliggoo, oh my god. It's a Steel Dragon type. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. That's only a level 25. But is that the best I've got for this? It might be. It might just be. Which is not good. Uh-oh. Oh no, do I have to bring in the mime? I have to bring in the mime. Where's my mime? Or I bring this guy. My level 65 Alpha Chimecho. I guess we're going to do that. Anyways, I have a very strict rule. If I've used... Oh, there's... Yeah. Mr. Mime, Antoinette was exactly where she was supposed to be. Anyways, I do have a strict rule of ones that I've used on a team, on my team. I put them in a special box so that I don't accidentally release them. Anyways, time to 1. Rest. 2. Find out that Pokemon sound I just heard. And 3. Mark the Bergamite request off so I don't forget it. Now, there'll be a few things to do when I go back to town, so I think I'm going to try to finish off the Machoke quest at least. Catching that guy probably would have been a good idea. And trying to remember where I even find, what do you call it, Machoke is going to be very important. Because that said, I don't know where I am, I don't know where I'm going, other than vaguely in a direction. And even then, I'm just kind of randomly deciding to change that direction too. And I almost fell into a hole. Oh gosh. Nope, I fell in. I should have known. Yeah. I'm doing great, as you can tell. Arena's approach has up here, well, at least it has Machop up here. There's a Machoke. Alright, so there's a few things I can do. Can try to do. First off, I can try to stun it. What was that? Nope, that didn't work to stun it. Alright, it's been stunned. Well, my best isn't... You're doing your great, you're doing your best. My best is not very great today. But Chimecho's is, because it's an alpha gigantic Chimecho. But yeah, that's... Okay, so last time, 2 times ago, 1 time ago, 2 times ago, I had been talking a lot about Pokemon game criticism, and while I could continue to go on that point for a bit, instead, I think I'd rather talk about what sort of Pokemon games I'd like to see in the future. And, Dazzle, if you want to write your comments, then I'd like to hear too. But, like, the first thing first, what I would like to see is the next Pokemon game to come out next year. Is that going to happen? No. But that's what I would like. Why do I say that's not going to happen? Because, I mean, let's be honest. The Pokemon company requires them to roll out a game every single year. Pokemon game, Pokemon company, Nintendo company. Game Freak's own finances probably as well, let's be honest. All require that there's a Pokemon game out every single year. And they don't have the staffing available to let people like work on passion projects, work on what do you call it? Well, polishing up the 3D stuff more, which is, I feel, one of the more objective complaints, the more objective of the subjective complaints. Because, yeah, like, there is some jank, there is, like, some lack of polish that, like, even Breath of the Wild, which came out years ago, still looks really damn good. There's another space-time distortion. Where? Anywho, so yeah, that's the first thing I would say. I would like for the next Pokemon game to come out with enough time for the employees at Game Freak to be able to make a game with a, I don't want to say higher level, but a game, I would like for Game Freak to have had the time to make a game with, that's been like properly polished and like fully polished and not properly, fully polished. I don't even know if that's the word I want to use, but I want Game Freak to have enough time to like be able to make a game as they like. Where the hell is this Frostlass? I hear a Frostlass. Where is she? Also, I know like the Great Balls are not enough. Okay, yes, a new Pokemon Ranger game. Even though I could not get past the Scizor, one of the Scizor fights of the first game, the second game, so much fun. That game I did finish, it was great fun. And I would like to see a new Ranger game. Could they do it without the touchscreen? It's hard to say. I think you would have the best luck going into like the motion controls and kind of doing a Skyward Sword thing where you still can swing the Switch controller like it's a nunchuck. And I think that would be the best way to get that whole experience with the Ranger games where you have to make all the circles around things. Or like, as cool as the Capture Styler was as a concept, it was definitely a 3DS concept. I don't remember how many wisps I still need to find in this area. Shit. Anyway. There's the space-time distortion. Shall I regret my life decisions? I think it's maybe about time that I start to regret my life decisions again. Although, if I'm flying up here, what appears? Man, these distortions are so weird when you get to fly in them, because every Pokemon is ground-bound, you know. Alright, I see a Scizor. What? Rapidash. Scyther. I saw a Scyther, an Electabuzz, and something. Now there's, I think that's an Alpha Rapidash. Anyways, I also see a lot of items. And yes, as I keep turning around, I get lower and lower to the ground, so that's kind of troublesome. But I also know I'm way too high up. Ooh, evolving item. Or not. Anyway, Stardust is cool. Oshawott again! Although this is a terrible idea with all these Pokemon around. I just want the Oshawott. Oh yeah, this was a bad idea. Right. Yeah, Ranger game would be really cool. I would like... Yes! Yes! Alright, I'm out of here, I'm out of here, I'm out of here, I'm out of here. I gotta go. Gotta go. Man, gotta love being able to fly. That wasn't the button I wanted. This was it. Glycosaur has a red health bar? You're seeing that too, right? What? It definitely had a red health bar right then. Okay. So that's what had been seeing me before. There's that Alpha Rapidash again. And I had been collecting items over here. Sorry if you don't like it when I use the parasol trick for not dying. But deal with it. I would like one for the next game to come out next year, or with enough time for Game Freak to be able to work on it at a good and healthy pace. And I primarily say healthy because we all know crunch work is no good. The next thing I'd like to say is give us more of these games that are set in the past. Like, again, I would like a like, rather than doing Heart Gold and Soul Silver again, I'd rather see a game set in Johto Kanto. You know, shoot. Sorry. Oh no. Oh yes. Okay. Just gonna quickly use this. Sure, HP. Neat. One Eevee alone is great. Now, moving on. Let's try Energy Ball. Okay, it was red on my end. My health bar. So, whatever. But yeah, I'd like to see more variations of this game where rather than doing a straight up remake, we get the open world map. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, the older games were based on the idea where you wouldn't be able to like explore too much, or you're only really exploring in a 2D world. So trying to translate that properly to 3D open world space, it's gonna mean that you get like a lot of either really boring buildings or like you get a lot of really boring buildings that you can't do anything with. I can get more mud. Mud's real easy to get. You're going to get like a lot of really boring cities that are going to seem really small for being a city that you're just not going to be able to properly climb on. Or they have to figure something out so that you keep going between a 3D space and a non-3D space. Huh. Kind of like what they did with Sword and Shield, where you have like cities and towns being non-explorable places, but the world map being explorable. So like I think that's really the only way that you can go with can have like open world maps like this for exploring routes in general, but still keep like the cities of the older games. And so what I'm saying is that I think trying to do a straight port of Black and White, you're just going to run into the same problem that we have with Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. It really is just a port. Is that necessarily a bad thing? No, but after this departure from the formula, I think that going back to that is going to be really disappointing. So, yeah. That's really my main thought with it, is that trying to bring any sort of 3D open world space like this game or the wild area of Sword and Shield, it's going to require redrawing a lot of the world for Unova and Kalos, and you kind of got it a little bit more in Alola, but for the older games before Kalos, before Alola, I'm gonna like hesitantly add Alola to the open world space. But any games before Gen 8, you can't have big open world maps like this. That's not how any of the routes were designed. So to remake any of those games but still expect stuff like this, something's got to give. Something will have to give, and it's either going to be how the routes work, how the map was drawn at all, or, well, exploration like this. I think the best compromise that you could do would be doing another remake in like Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee style. So if we did get a remake, if we got a remake of Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, if we got a remake of the Black and White games, I would like to see the remake be a little bit more in the style of Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, rather than Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Again, like my issue with Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl is it's really just a remake. It didn't add anything new to the game. And that's where I say its biggest weaknesses. And when I say it didn't add anything new to the game, I mean the main storyline has zero difference from the old game. I think I'm too far away. Alright, I'm just gonna let go. There's zero difference between like the character design, the main storyline of the game, and all of that for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl compared to the old games. The Underground's different, I'll say that much, but that's always been a side mode. That's always been a side mode. It's never been the main content. So that's where I say is the weakness of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. And that's what I do not want to see from Black and White remakes. I would rather... I mean, something like Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, where they did go more with like the Emerald storyline, was a good touch. So like they went with more of the Emerald storyline, but they still kept it like Alpha Sapphire, they still kept the Sapphire and Ruby part of the story too. Yeah, anyways, let's do this quest. You completed Bergamite's entry? Ooh, what to do? I want to look, but then I don't want to look, and fine, I'll have a look. Huh, I see. Well, wait, really? Wow, I didn't know that. You did a good job. I particularly liked how you made a note of Bergamite's height and weight. This entry shows that you took the time to get to know many Bergamite and study them with a passion. I mean, I knew everything you wrote already, of course. Uh-huh, sure. What? It's true! I'm the one who knows all there is to know about Bergmite, after all. But I did really enjoy reading the entry you made about Bergmite. Its entry in your book might be complete, but I hope you spend more time studying Bergmite. Okay, I think I rambled a bit too much with my whole explanation. Long story short, from remakes, I would like to see them go like a combination of the Let's Go Pikachu storyline or the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire storyline. I think that they were a good blend of remake, re-release, and updated content as well. Where am I going? Well, you know what? I can do this. Yeah. So that's what I would like to see them do for remakes. More than what they did for Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Because I like those games, but at the end of the day, I could have also just pulled out my 3DS. Oh god. And I could have pulled up my 3DS and played Platinum. Because that's the game I really like from this generation. And like, I would have loved to have seen the Distortion World in 3D. I passed the marker. So, oh wait, no, it's right here. Okay. Oh yeah, now I have to see if... First I should check... Oops, never mind. Where is... Lee? Where's the Machoke entry? Okay, good. Yeah, that's what I would like to see from remakes. Main story game? Oh, yeah, sorry. I would like to see for remakes, like, take us back in time, Johto Kanto remakes, but in the past, so that we can have this open world business going on. Because, let's be honest, the roots of Kanto and Johto are visually kind of dull for bringing this level of 3D into the game. Yeah, okay. You're looking in the wrong direction, but sure. Yeah, sorting the decks is something I haven't done yet because I'm not really focusing on doing dex entries. I'm not focused on doing dex entries. God, I can't speak today. I'm not focused on doing Pokédex entries until I finish all of the requests. That said, I need to remember where the quests are. There's one in here. I'd like to see Johto Kanto done as a remake like this rather than anything else. I don't want to see a Heart Gold Soul Silver remake. We don't need another remake of Fire Red, Relief Green, Red Blue, Green, Yellow because we've had Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I'm sorry to get you roped into Lord of the Hollow. I'm sorry to keep you getting roped into my errands on my account. To tell the truth, I'd be happy to just get my core products out to the shop for free, but that'd mean letting Choi off the hook, and it's the very idea of that sets my teeth gnashing. Are you bound for the Alabaster Iceland soon? Would you bring me back 3 sand radishes? I already did. Oh ho, you're back with the veggies? Well done, gathering them in that harsh climate. Would you let me have 3 sand radishes? Yes, I'm done with the storyline. Ah, sand radishes, the Alabaster Iceland's finest feature. If you give these bitter roots a nice thorough pickling, it brings out a unique sweetness. Once they're pickled, they make for a lovely, crisp and well-liked snack. My granddaughter makes a fine pickle. I tell you what, perhaps I'll ask her to give one of these a nice briny soak. Anyways, I'm sorry to have kept on using you as a go-between with Choi. I suppose it's time I had a proper conversation with the whelp. Alright, so yeah. Anyways, did you have a quest? I think you had a quest, but I've already picked it up. Yeah. Yeah. If we go back to Johto, I want it to be set in the past like this, not in the present. I don't really think that there's not too much more I think that we could get from the old. I'm not sure that there's too much more we could get from a remake of a remake. There are some requests posted on the blackboard. Which will you check? Pippa of the Supply Corps says a kindly Pokemon called Blissey saved her from a sticky situation. Speak with Pippa about this incident and do your utmost to be of help if you would. Alright, where's Pippa? I guess Pippa's outside. Yeah, so Unova remake, do that kind of more like Let's Go Pikachu instead of Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. If we're going to do a remake of Johto, make it like this. And I'd probably like, I don't know which one I'd like to see more. I'd like to see an open world game in 2 years, minimum. I think that would give them enough time to really work on the 3D more. I forgot about my gigantic Magikarp. Sorry. I'd like to see... Oh, what was I talking? I'd like to see an open world 3D game come out in 2 years. If we have to get it out next year, along with a main series game this year, let this game come out in like June, before summer break or so. Yeah, that's what I would say. So that kids can play it over the summer, or you get it as a graduation gift. I don't know. Ooh, I think I could evolve the Porygon soon. I could sell that. Yeah. So I know I'm being a little incoherent, but I mean, is that anything new? And as for a main series game about like where maybe it should be set, I mean, I know that there's sometimes jokes about like it's time for a Pokemon Australia and everything's a poison type. And we did kind of just have an island hopping game too with Alola. So again, I think like if we do an island hopping game, then maybe wait for Nintendo to do a remake of Wind Waker or a re-release of Wind Waker and see how they handle the Great Sea. And then maybe we can do an open world island hopping adventure. Because, I mean, 7.8 out of 10, too much water. It's going to be something to contend with. Always. So, yeah. Now, if we finish up this storyline over here. Yeah. As for like a main series, next gen game, where to set it? I mean, I'm always going to say, give me Canada or give me ore. Now listen, I'll set you up with some new goods, but as a favor to Kimiko, not you. Don't think for 1 second this means I've accepted you. But Tao Hua, sir. Oh, please, Grandpa, I can't believe this is still an issue for you. Yui, how long have you been... What, is our little store not worthy to sell your goods? Talk about letting personal feelings get in the way of your business. If you keep this up, Grandpa, I swear I'll never speak to you again. Gah! But why, sweet Yui? You swore you'd never get married and leave your poor Gramps. Who in their right mind takes a tiny child's words so seriously? I'm so sorry my grandpa has been such a bother to you, Kimiko. I hope this doesn't put you off visiting our shop. Ah, the treasure. Well, in any case, we've got some excellent new items on our shelves. Do buy some. Ah, Troy, you handled the situation pretty much like I would. Change the subject. So anyways, I mean, seeing how they would possibly introduce Pokemon China to finally solve the answer of where does Arcanine come from would be nice. Would it be good in the current political climate? Probably not. Anyways, ooh, wow, that's a lot of Pokeballs. But yeah, leaden balls have been pretty useful. I have 3 wing balls in my... Huh. And I have an Ultra Ball in there? Why? Why? Yeah, so I think it would be cool to see how they would introduce like the storyline locations. I'd like to see how they'd bring to life places that they've referenced in the past. But I also understand that it may not be feasible due to the current political climate in some places. Oh, right. Manny's the one that wanted that. Also, oh, Pip is in the Alabaster Icelands. Shit, I have to go back there. Well, that one's just gonna have to stay done for a while. Well, not done for a while, I mean. Because like we've had India referenced with elephants in Ghastly's Pokedex, which if you interpret that as Kaparaja from Sword and Shield, which is an issue that we need to address anyways, then Pokemon India? Well, essentially Pokemon India would be interesting, but we have the Pakistan India. Anyways, political stuff going on in India between India and other countries, not to mention just all of it. Maybe that one's not a great idea. Did you find any trace of a settlement that might once have been around the avalanche slopes? You read around in your old satchel, but you can't seem to find the old journal you had picked up. What? You say you found an old journal, but now it's gone? And you got it from a Pokemon? Well, don't leave me in suspense. What in the world did it say? That lines up exactly with the stories I heard from my old gran about the village. That means it's true. My ancestors really did come from a village that once existed there. You have no idea how many years I've wondered if I could believe those old tales or not. I really owe you a great deal for looking into this and for me and clearing up my doubts. But you still have to wonder, why would a Pokemon be carrying an old journal that once belonged to a human? And you say it disappeared? I almost wonder somehow if it returned to that Pokemon again. Yeah, so we could talk about how the story was a combination of the Yuki Onna. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Yuki Onna from Japanese stories and the Crane Wife story. But let's not and say we didn't. Anyways, let's head back out. Oh, we have a mass outbreak. Oh, we have a mass outbreak of hippopotamus. I'm kind of interested. So, then, anyways, the next gen game I'd like to see, in terms of like location, in terms of having a new location, I think it would be neat to have oh man. Like, I'm trying to think of, like, I keep trying to think of what Game Freak would actually do versus what I would like to see. Personally speaking, I would like to see Pokemon South America, basically, but have this be an area where you can catch Mew. And, like, reintroduce that. Oh, wow. That Paris almost got me. Wow. I'd like to see the Pokemon World Game Freak's introduction of what do I call it? Pokemon South America. And we have this be a time when we finally get an answer to that all-important question of what the hell is up with Mew. And like, this could be how we really... Whoops. Oh, because it's noticed me. Oh, wow. So they're not, like, outright attacking me, but I still can't really do anything about it. Man. Fine, do I have to battle you? I think I have to battle these guys, even though... Yep. Wow, I keep coming back to this exact same topic. I'd like to see Pokemon South America. I finally want to see what's going on with the Mew fossil that they mentioned in Gen 1. way back a million years ago. And just really get an answer for that. This is when they could bring up Mew into the game. This is a good way to reintroduce Mewtwo to the storyline more easily than just like, here's a Mewtwoite. And it's like, why is there a Mewtwoite, a Pokemon that was created by man in Kalos, where it's never been? So I think that would have been a good way to introduce Mewtwoite. Mewtwoite X and Y, the two different ones, you know? Yeah. So I think that would have been good. Huh. Hi there. Alright, fine. This is a very boring battle, sorry. So yeah, Pokemon South America is what I'd like to see for the next gen in terms of exploring previous generations and previous areas. Number one would not actually be Unova, Johto Kanto, or the Ranger games, I guess. It would actually be Ore. Come on! Man, I guess you don't like the berries. Alright, I'm gonna fight this one. Instead. And, I also have a reason for going into this. I want to see what I still need to do to get this Walrein up. Ice Beam lots of times, Strong Style moves way too many times. Oh, I have to defeat. Okay. So either I have to do a lot more, or I have to take care of that alpha. If I want to make progress. Moving on, I guess, though. Well, if I have to use strong style moves to get this Pokedex entry, might as well. Yeah. So, yeah. Alright, so this has been a mass outbreak. Although, I mean, wait a minute. This is the fastest way to get the data. One more, shoot. Times I've seen it use bite. Number of I'd have to catch way too many more. Well, it's not eating food I'm trying to give it, so... Yeah, those two are both way too startled for me to try to catch them without being seen. Oh, come on. I was waiting ages as you went about playing it. Your silly survey work. Come on, Toxicroak, let's pickle this one. Let's pickle this one in poison. Alright, I don't have a good matchup right now, but whatever. Yeah, so, but no, if I got a remake region, not necessarily a remake game, I'd like to see Pokemon explore, Ore again. Like, we don't necessarily need a stadium remake, but I think, like, going back to that region would be really cool. Yeah. I think it would be really cool to go back to, that area. Also, I just realized Chimecho has a grass-type move. Oh my god. What a blithering mooncalf I am. How could I let myself lose? So yeah, I'd like to see them explore Ore again, but I'm not sure exactly what kind of game it should be. You will pay for this embarrassment. I swear I will make you pay with interest. That's a pretty good way to make some money. Oh no, did the mass outbreak end? No, it didn't. So yeah, I'd like to see them go back to Ore, especially since we've had all the Pokemon, the Shadow Pokemon stuff. Whoa, you're right there. Alright, so I think I've actually finished that entry. Is there anything to do in this area, though? Clamorclaw Cliffs. Yeah. Yeah. I'd like to see them go back to Ore again. Like, now that's actually a game where exploring it in an open world would be, I think, okay. Just for, like, the general setting of that world. I think it would be a pretty neat variation. And, like, just overall, I think, yeah, I think, like, really exploring the storyline of Pokemon Stadium would be really cool to see on a big 3D map with, like, a proper overworld. But, like, definitely rewrite parts of the storyline and such so that there's, like, not a limited number of Pokemon or limited number of encounters, you know? Because that, like, makes some quality of life adjustments to the games, obviously. Yeah, make some major quality of life adjustments to the storyline so that it does, like, kind of feel like a Pokemon game again. But just overall, that's probably the quote-unquote remake I'd like to see the most. Whoops. Oh, shoot. Didn't I just buy a whole bunch of wing balls? Also, this is the worst. Oh, it worked! Oh, I got a big boy! I don't know if this is gonna work. Ooh, it did. Yeah. So, I'd like to see, if possible, a remake of the Pokemon Stadium games, but with like fairly big adjustments made. It's like, let's go or something like that. Yeah. So I've rambled on about that quite a bit, I think, but overall that's how I feel. Of all the games I'd like to see a remake or re-release or something. Can I do this? Can I do this? Am I a fool? How much of a fool am I? I am a fool. But I am a fool that did it. Yeah. So that's really what I'd like to see the most. Oh, right, there was one in here, but I never got it. Because I was busy trying to avoid all of the Bronzong in here. Because everything echoes so much in here. So yeah, that's what I'd like to see most. I'd like to see the OR games revisited, remastered, and some fairly significant changes made to the games, because I don't think people would necessarily enjoy the traditional stadium games as much. Although having double battles back as the main gameplay style would be an interesting variation on what we expect from Pokemon. But, well, anyways, I'm not in charge of that sort of thing. But yeah, if we were to get remakes of main series games, I think I've been on that topic a fair bit anyways, never mind. Not yet. One more. Oh man, maybe I should go do that quest. Maybe I can do it. I think that I will save before doing the Darkrai quest, since I'm here. Or at least start it. But, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much my feelings about, how I'd like to see the Pokemon games go in the future. I think there could be some interesting stuff. Oh. No. Am I supposed to just catch it, or... I think I'm just supposed to try to catch it. Shoot. Alright. Okay. Now. Nope. Man. Although, you'd think that... Should I try stunning it first? Well, that didn't work. 3, 2, 1. Shoot. 3, 2, 1. Alright, so you have to like really get the timing, I think, down. 3, 2, 1. Yes! Oh god, it's strong. Oh god, I forgot. Its type is not ghost type. Ah! Oh, that's... Yep, that's real bad. I want the speed advantage here for sure. Uh-oh. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Alright, Darkrai was caught, and I only lost one Pokemon. Astounding. Now everyone will be able to rest easy. Yes, now no one else will fall victim to such dark nightmares. I suppose I'd better be heading back home myself now. But I won't ever forget what you did. Farewell, young one. I'm half expecting him to disappear. And he did, but I expected him to disappear in the cutscene. Not like that. Because, I mean, in the main series game, you get visited by a Captain No, you have to visit a Captain Eldritch to start the Darkrai quest in that game. So it's like, we know what you're doing. We know what you're doing. Anyways, I got the last Pokemon I needed for that. And unfortunately, it's not nighttime anymore, so I can't take advantage of the night to try to find more of the wisps. So anyways, Darkrai request is done. Yeah. But overall, really what I want from the Pokemon series is to give it more time between games. Because this one came out in January. The one before this came out in November. Wow, 5. And also, I didn't expect to finish Ursaring's decks. Neat. Oops. No, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Shoot. Oh well. Yeah. So, anyways, what's a topic to talk about after my very, very long discussion about what kind of Pokemon games I'd like to see after this? The main one being whatever Pokemon game they come up with next, give it some time between this one and that one. Like, I think there's probably enough content that a reasonable person playing this game, i.e. someone who's not me, would have content in this game to last them a long time. At least 1 year. So, like, we wouldn't need a game like this until next year. And, yeah. Now, being more generous. Yeah. I thought so. Okay, here it is. Weird. Anyways. What was I saying? Well, really, basically, I did what I came here to do in Hisui. Now I suppose it's time for me to head someplace with a more agreeable climate. Ah, you're going to go to Hoenn. So, there's a few things they could do from these games. They could introduce Hoenn, but I think that should definitely be in a few generations. Because I don't know when you could really introduce Hoenn to these games. Well, to the Legends games. Oh. Well, that was neat. Anyways, I'm mostly just here to sell some stuff. Maybe I should have bought... Yeah, actually, let's buy some stuff too. Okay. Yep, anyways. Main series game, I'd like to see them explore main series, new region, give me Pokemon South America. Let's explore the old storyline of the Mew incident. The one that created Mewtwo. Well, led to Mewtwo. Let's finish up with that. Well, follow up with that, I should say. In terms of an open world game, I would prefer, or I could more reasonably see Johto and Kanto being an open world game, and Unova should be a Let's Go remake. Oh, Lost One, it's miraculous what you've done. It seems the red chain served its purpose well, and you carried out your duty as you were bid. But what brings you here? Have you yet need of me? It's about Arceus. Ah yes, a tale whose origins lie a millennium or two ago. Those were the days of the ancient Sinnoh people, from whom I am descended across many generations. These forebears of mine worshipped Arceus as the Pokemon that created the Hisui region, and I have heard of certain fragments, plates as they were called, that were given to the ancestors of Pokemon such as Cleavor and Weirdeer. Is that all? Oh, is that all? I thought that surely you could tell us more about Arceus and the plates. I'm afraid I've nothing new to tell you. Why, the Diamond and Pearl clans would never have confused Dialga and Palkia with the creator, Arceus, had anything concrete been passed down. If only we had more to go on, the answers to these mysteries may even shed a light on why Kimiko fell from the sky. Aha, I see what you intend. Very well. I'll help as best I can. There are still other tremendous Pokemon in Hisui, other mysteries to be solved. Whether they are connected to Arceus, I cannot say for certain, but in searching them out, perhaps you'll stumble upon the path you seek. Let me think. There are the Pokemon of the lakes, of course, and the Temple Giant, the Crescent Moon, the volcano, and perhaps you might even return to the very beginning. Now then, what would you hear of? The beginning. Indeed, the beginning for you, certainly. Where was it you first fell to earth here? Oh! Now then, what would you hear of? The secret that lurks in Snowpoint Temple. To find it, you must open the door that is sealed. Now then, what would you hear of? The Crescent Moon, the one that's glitched to hell and back. Yes, the moon. You must go where you may meet the moon's gaze unobstructed. Does that clue illuminate your path? Well, make for the Coronet Highlands for now. Plate of the Moonview Arena. The volcano. Well, where could that be but Firespit Island? Now then, what would you hear of? Ah yes, them, you already know. Go give them your thanks for the red chain, and show them how strong you've become. Oh, you just came back. So I've just been ranting about Pokemon games. Very well, Lost One. The rest depends on you and your efforts. It appears that the opening of the space-time rift compelled Pokemon that might otherwise have stayed hidden to come out and see what has befallen the world. I hope you succeed, for your own sake, and for that of the Pokedex you labor on. I knew we could rely on you, Mistress Cogita. That's more than enough information to work with. Now, let's find those plates. Yeah, so Dazzle, you left, you came back, and I had ranted about Pokemon the entire time. And the kind of games more like this that I'd like to see in the future. Ranger, that is a distant dream, the pipe dream game that I'd like to see, but I mean, I can put that down on the list, but it would be very different from these. It's just as I had suspected. Pokemon are the key to our search, Kimiko. If we gather all the plates from them and decipher the messages on the back of the plates, at last perhaps we can meet Arceus itself. You should go search for that Pokemon that Kagita mentioned, Kimiko. I have my own avenues of research I'd like to pursue. Arceus, the creator of all Hisui. I truly can't wait to see what kind of Pokemon it might be. I've had a message from Mistress Kagita. I'm told you're collecting plates of some sort with the merchant Volo. Then we must go to Prelude Beach. Meet me there. Right. But yeah, Ranger would be cool. A pipe dream, but very cool. Because I don't see the Pokemon Company returning to the Ranger games. I don't think that they made them enough money. Like, let's be honest, I don't think they made them enough money, and we haven't really returned to Rangers for the anime either. So, yeah. I would like to see them. The easiest way I could see them pulling it off would be to use the motion controls, which is a bit controversial, but, well, you know. But if they could figure out a way to, like, get something close to that, but still make it accessible, I think it would be cool to re-explore the Ranger series again. When did he change into the suit of armor? Prelude Beach. Indeed, a place of beginning. Now is not the time for words. Face me in battle. Oh, he's got like a full fucking team. And this is a terrible matchup. Oh. I don't think I'm ready with this. I think I remember the Ranger games being funny. What I really liked about those games were, like, some of the puzzles you had to do with just, like, catching Pokemon and using them to deal with, like, overworld things. Anyways, this is a bug flying. So I think it would be interesting to re-explore that. And like using some of this open 3D world stuff could be really interesting to utilize with like that 3D mechanic of the Ranger games. For these battles, it's best to drop a hard save just in case. Too late. Shoot. Shadow of Almia. I got stuck on the Sizor in the first game. Also, this is going to be a bad matchup, but I want the fire move. Oh. Wait, I thought fire was super effective on fairy. Shit. Right, anyways. But yeah, there was a Sizor boss battle for the first game. Shit. There was a Sizor battle for the first game, and I just couldn't get enough circles around it. Shit. I think Walrein might be my best bet. And, like, I just couldn't get enough circles around it before it would break the thing. Just no matter what I did. So, I just had to stop playing the first Ranger game because I couldn't finish it. Now, the main issue that they had with the games, the main issue that they had with these styler line strength was mostly solved later on anyways. I think that if I do that, it'll be fine. But yeah, I did enjoy the game right up until that point. So when Shadow of Almia came out, and they had ways to get around... Ugh, shit. They had ways to deal with making the line stronger that really helped make the gameplay better. I see no reason not to do it right now. Aw, come on, you bastard. Yeah, I don't lose anything or gain anything. But yeah, or even just bringing in some of that, some of the overworld stuff. Shit. Whew. All right. Even frightful creatures like Pokemon can become powerful allies. I didn't understand anything before and just drew circles. I guess that's where I got lost, but when I had the knack for it, it was a fun game. Yeah, allies with you whom you can reach great heights. Sorry I didn't read that part. Perhaps you are a divine being yourself, sent to bring us gifts from above. Here, you should have this. You stole the plate! When the very first of our Galaxy Expedition team, myself, Benny, and the others set foot on Prelude Beach, we found that plate. It clearly held some kind of power, and so I've kept it safe all this time. I find it fitting that it should now end up with you, who likewise arrived here on this same beach. Perhaps something is guiding us. Indeed, it must be so. You and I, Adaman, Irida, It appeared we are all being guided by the one called Almighty Sinnoh. It might be more appropriate to call this region the Sinnoh region. I know I've no right to say this, but we are truly fortunate to have been able to count you among the Survey Corps ranks. If you had not joined us, we would have fallen on Mount Coronet. We would have lost our home. We would have lost our future. Now then, carry on with your survey work. The knowledge that you collect about the wild Pokemon of this region will serve to illuminate our path forward as we walk into the future. Yeah, with the Ranger games, it was about drawing circles, but you had to get like the right number of circles around the Pokemon to be able to use the styler on it. And some of the Pokemon would break free of the circle, so to speak, before you could do it. So like Steel types were a pain to catch. A change that they made in Shadow of Almia, though, was that there were ways to make the styler stronger for certain battles, which would help you out, and just all the various upgrades you could get. Anyway, all right, my Pokemon are healed up. So yeah, anyways, I guess I ought to do this. Alright, Chimjo has actually been pretty... I mean, it is an alpha, so I'd expect it to be pretty strong, but... Anyways. Where's Cherim? Oh, wait. There's Cherim. There's the little one. Yeah. But yeah, to bring back the Ranger games, they'd really have to find a new way to do the capture styler system. Because there's just no way to bring back the old method of drawing on the screen anymore. Like, it's just, you can't do it anymore with the Switch. Oh, man. Really? Man. Never mind. Oh, actually, as I said, I did look up what you need to do for the Manaphy quest. So, where's that? Oh, yes, there it is. So there's one of them. I think I caught one more. And there's that one. I guess that one. Oh wait, it already knows the move it needs to know. Oh Jesus, that's a really high attack. Yep. So, that was the wrong thing. So yeah, I've looked up what I needed to do. Wait. Huh? Okay. Anyways, I'm also going to go get that quillfish, since I need to do something with that as well. So yeah. Yeah, pretty much that's a whole lot of it. But yeah, new region, Pokemon South America, or whatever they would call it. New remake. My ideal remake would be Ore of some sort. The one I expect to see would be either black and white in some fashion, or Heart Gold, Soul Silver, but I would rather see those games, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, done in the style of Legends. So send me back in time to the past. I'd love that, as opposed to a straight up regular Heart Gold, Soul Silver remake. Yep. So anyways, oh man. What even do I bring to my team? Man. Ugh. Instinct says I need to do them both at the same time. Ugh. I don't want to. I've decided against that decision. Also, I'm definitely going to cheat. And I'm going to get out a whole bunch of these. Okay. Man. Whoops. Sorry. Does it have... it still doesn't have Pedal Dance. Yeah. Come on. What the hell? What the hell? Alright, this is probably when I should sort the decks. But yeah, I have to get it to leap out of a tree. I don't see that happening ever. Times I've seen it use an agile move. That one I can maybe get there. Times I've seen it use Pedal Dance. Ugh. Number defeat it? Yeah, this is going to be a really hard one to do. Where do I even want to go? Yeah, I'll take care of these two ones. The leaping out of trees is easier out of all of those, Are you sure? Also, what? That festival attended by everyone in the clans and galaxy team alike. Oh, it was wonderful. Being able to spend time with Iskin in front of everyone was like a dream come true. Kimiko, Polina here, has something she wants to discuss with you. That's right. You should also hear this, Irda. It seems something is once again very much amiss on Firespit Island. Oh, Firespit Island? Oh dear, you seem reluctant to get involved. It's just very hot there. My, you speak in such disparaging terms of the seat that my lord Arcanine calls home. And to think you call yourself our leader, Irida. No, Lena, I didn't. Oh, stop with that silly old nickname in front of others, won't you? I'm sorry, I didn't mean anything by it. It's just an old habit. Well, anyways, you heard her. Please get to Firespit Island so we can resolve this. Please, truly, please hurry. I might melt out there. Yeah, you know what? Go ahead, tell me the Cherim tree one. Just because I've had this quest for ages, and the fact that they had to patch the game to make this quest doable in the first place, and I just realized I forgot to get the bean cake. Yeah, sorry. Anyways, continuing that sentence before I forget again. Go ahead, tell me the Cherim request, because I've had that one in my bank for ages. Oops. Your internet wasn't dying when you left, but now it's choosing violence. Yeah, internet does that. But yeah, go ahead and tell me. Mostly because how should I put this? I've had it for I've had that quest for ages. I'm sick of it. And I can see it being an incredibly painful task to do. Yep. I can see it being an incredibly obnoxious task to do. What? Giant burb. Oh man. Alright, so I do watch some streamers. Like Miss Say I don't often watch, although I like her content. I mostly don't watch it because her times for watching are bad for me. Oh my god, giant ducks! 2 giant ducks! Anyways. And I hope she sees the giant burb. I hope that someday she comes back to this game and she sees that she can catch a giant burb. But no one tell her that. And anyways, if I ever go deal with that burb, I won't be catching it. Well, I don't want to battle it, necessarily. But anyways. Hey, what's up? Could you give me a bean cake? Great, actually, why don't you give it to Piplup? It'll let it eat out of your hands. Pip. Plup. Wonderful. It really seems to like that bean cake. Peep, peep. Oh, oh wow, it ate the whole thing already? It got quite the appetite, that's for sure. I've taken quite a liking to little Piplup, and I don't think it's safe to let it wander around. I'll bring it back to the village and take care of it. I guess you'll do that in 5 million years? So yeah. But yeah, go ahead and tell me what to do for the Cherim quest, because honestly, I was sick of it as soon as I remembered that the only way to get Cherubi in the Pearl and Diamond games was to get Shaking Trees. Because I know that trying to get Shaking Trees, like trying to get rare Pokemon from Shaking Trees is not great. Especially because in this game it's completely random if the trees are going to have a shaking Pokemon. At least in Brilliant Diamond, you could put honey on the tree and it still made it random what Pokemon you would get, and sometimes random if there would be anything on the tree at all, but you did have more control over it. Whereas this game, not so much. Let me get here fast. Your internet died 5 times in 5 minutes. Oh, geez. Hang on. Did you complete Machoke's Pokedex entry? Please show me. So it likes grain, huh? And it certainly has a sturdy, powerful body. It would be the perfect addition to the construction corps. Sir? Sir? Thanks to you, I was able to catch a Machoke. I guess I owe the Survey Corps one. It really seemed to enjoy the grain cake I threw at it. I promised we'd feed it lots of grain dishes, and that seems to be enough for it to help us. Macho man. You know, the recent exploits of the Survey Corps are what inspired me to get help from Pokemon in the first place. Keep up the good work, you hear? Yeah, I guess if you can just send it on Discord, I'll take care of it. I'll do more with the Cherim quest next time then. Because we are pretty much at 2 hours. So I think I'm gonna call it quits real soon anyways. Because I feel like we got a fair bit done in this time. Finished up a whole bunch of requests, finished up a few Pokedex entries, did a distortion zone, saw an outbreak, battled somebody kind of suddenly, ranted a whole lot about Pokemon games I'd like to see in the future, and did that stupid balloon race. So yeah, I think we did a fair bit this time. I'm just not entirely sure where I want to leave off on this recording. Like, one, partially to know, like, well, like, kind of to know, like, oh yeah, when I start up the game, I'll know what to do real quick. And so on. But, what? I thought this was part of the cliff that I could go further on. Yeah, okay. A little confusing. But, sure, I guess. Yeah, anyways, I'm not sure what the best place is going to be to leave off the game. So that I can remember what I'm doing next time we play. But hey, maybe that should just be a problem for future me. I don't know. Hi there, baby. Hi. Oh, you're a little aggressive boy. You're so aggressive and cute. I love you. Oh man, I just realized they could send me to my death up here. Okay. So maybe I'll make a change of plans. But really, where should I go from here? I guess let's just see what's over here. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, next time I think we will work on the Cherrim quest. And I'm just going to start up around here. Yeah, let's see how far I can fly, really. Alright, so I got all the way over here from there, pretty much. So anyways, I think I'm going to leave you with this view from here. And next time, we're going to work on the Cherrim quest. Because I think it's about time that we get that shit done. Anyways, what a pretty view from up here. And yeah, just doing some quests while I'm playing the game now. So bye bye.